Hi guys, and welcome back to another UFM tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can get the player name with verse. So first thing you're going to want to do is create a new verse file. I'm just going to name it get player name. Hit create, open it up. So first thing we need is the function to get the player's name. For that, I'll create a function named player name. Agent, it has to be an agent of type agent, and we also want to return a string to s of type string, and we want to convert this to a message, and in our message is the agent and the string. So this is the first thing. Now we want to create a later on we want to create a canvas, so we need a variable main canvas of type canvas equals canvas, and we want to assign the UI with a button. So add editable, so text button of type button device. So now the first thing we want to do in our onBegin function is that when the button gets pressed, we will assign our UI. So for that, just type in show text button dot interacted with event dot subscribe, and then the function we want to subscribe to. So this will be at text. I'm gonna call the function. So you see an arrow right here. That's because we forgot to use Unreal Engine / temporary UI. Now we get an error here because we haven't already created the function. So I'm going to do that now. The function is add text and it has an agent, type agent, and returns void. So now we will assign the UI to a player. For that, we want to get the player and get the player UI. And we want to get the player UI of the player. So now we want to set our main canvas to our create canvas function. So we don't have one right now, so I'm just gonna put a hashtag in front of it so it doesn't get executed by the code. And then we want to add the UI to the player, so player UI.add widget. And we want to add our main canvas. And when the main canvas gets added, we want to control our player UI input UI slot. So we want to get you want to control the input mode of the player so that the player can still move around when the UI gets shown. So UI input mode dot none. So now the player UI gets added to the player. We can still move. So it's getting us an arrow right here. Player UI. Oh, misspelled it. No, it's right. So now we want to create our function for the canvas we created, and I'm gonna call it make text canvas. Returns an agent again. You will find out later why we have to with an agent, and it's a canvas. Returns a canvas, and we will name our canvas new canvas of type canvas equals canvas, and canvas has slots of type array, and the slot is a canvas slot. And now we have to create a UI. So I'm gonna create a user interface widget blueprint user widget and call it text UI. Open it up and you see this. First thing we're gonna want to do is put in our canvas panel because we create a canvas. And now in our canvas, everything we put in this canvas will be our canvas slots. So we will put in a text block. So a UEFN text block. And here that are the anchors. I'm going to put them to here because we want them centered. And I want it to show up on the top of my screen. So you see it's not lined up properly. So put the position X to 0 and the position Y to 0. And you'll see it's like with the upper left corner to this anchor. So how do we fix that? We go to our alignment, and this is the X value and this is the Y value. So we want to put it right in the center. So we have to type in 0.5. And as you can see, it's right in the center, and I want it to be down a bit. Maybe -5. Oops, -5. And you can write in subscribe to Vinny, and now you see this text is not centered. So how do we fix that? We just go into our text block and tick the size to content, and now you see it's centered. So now we will have to create this widget into Verse. So guys, now I have both of them open at the same time so you can see it better. And now here's our canvas. So this is our canvas in the code, and our canvas slot is this text block. So how do we actually create a canvas slot? A canvas slot always needs to have a widget, and the widget is what you want in here. So that's the text block, but we can't just say text block, then something's missing. So for that, I'm just gonna create a new text block. And how do we do that? I go above my function and create a function for the text block. So I'm just gonna name it text for UI, and it needs to contain an agent, and it's of type text block, which returns a text block. So now we get our text block and curly brackets, so we can put something in there, and we will put the default text in there. Default text. And the default text is our player name, type agent, comma, the text we want to put after our name. So 1, few, 2, like, and subscribe for more tutorials. So this will be the text that we will show on the HUD, so our player name and this text. So now we can put this as our widget, and we will get an error. So this is because we forgot to use Fortnite.com/UI. So we put this on the top here. Now, alright. We forgot that we return an agent in this function. So we actually have to type agent behind that. So that's why we have to set an agent up here. So, but we can't just put our widget. So the code is just our widget, but the code doesn't know where you want to place your widget. So for that, we have our anchors right here, and anchors of type anchor, and we have a minimum and a maximum anchor. So minimum of type vector2, and now we put in our value. So x is 0.5 and y is 0.0. So we get another error, and we forgot to specify using Unreal Engine temporary spatial math. To put it up here, and we won't have any errors anymore. So the maximum vectors are just the same as the minimum. So we copy this, change it to maximum, and now we have declared our anchors. So now what else do we need? We have alignment. So alignment is also a vector2, and our x equals to 0.5, and our y is equal to minus 5.0, because it's always a float. So alignment, now we have size to content. So size to content is ticked, so it needs to be true. And that's actually our canvas. So we just need to return our new canvas. And then we go up here and we set our main canvas to the make text canvas, and it needs to have an agent. So we can close this, build the code, build verse code, And now we get our get player name device, and we need a button. So we go into Fortnite, search for button, and just this button. Put it in the device. And now we can launch the session. So launch the session, and we'll see you in a few seconds. So guys, as you can see, now I'm loaded into the session, and if I press this button, it should show my name and then the text wants you to like and subscribe for more tutorials. So test it out. As you can see, it's working, but after my name is no space. So how to fix that? You can just open up your code again, and in your code, before this once, you will just put a space. One more thing, if you want your text be placed down like more to the bottom, you can just adjust this value right here on the alignment, the Y, and just put it to like 20 or something, that it will show on the middle or more on the bottom of your screen. So yeah guys, if you like this tutorial, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.